Denver is working to keep small business opportunities fair and equitable. And the committee members are keeping an eye on where your tax dollars are being spent. Here's what your Denver City Council members were talking about this week and what it means to you. On Tuesday, the Finance Committee sent to the full council a set of changes to the Denver Small Biz Opportunity Program, or DSBO. DSBO helps minority and women-owned businesses get equitable access to city contracts, helping to create a level playing field so that everyone has a chance to succeed. The changes that just got sent to council would strengthen that even further. The definition of disadvantage would expand to include racial, ethnic, or gender prejudice in addition to economic disadvantage. It would also remove restricted ownership and control requirements to set up more businesses for success.
In the certification changes, we looked at social disadvantage specifically. We broadened the definition, and so we want to provide a pathway for individuals who are facing systemic barriers, and to make that pathway as easy as possible so that it doesn't have to be a pre-qualification. And so we clarified that disadvantage may arise from racial and ethnic or gender prejudice, but other systemic barriers that are tied to identity or other immutable characteristics.
Check the website for a full list of what's happening and how you could apply. The city wants consistency in knowing how your tax dollars are spent. The Budget and Policy Committee heard a proposal to standardize rules for transparency and oversight for the Denver Preschool Program, Prosperity Denver Fund, and the Caring for Denver Fund. Those programs all use sales tax money as part of their funding. Committee members want to make sure the rules apply equally across the board. If passed by the council, all public records requirements would be aligned, and it would say exactly what money could or couldn't be used for. In general, that would make sure that food, drinks, alcohol, or marijuana couldn't be paid for with public funds. Denver would also establish a 1% administration fee to help city agencies like the Attorney's Office manage these programs. If the city doesn't spend that 1%, it will go back to the original program's general fund. These changes are expected to go to committee for a vote to the full council later in September.
What this is we feel like it's just a good governance package. So when we start opening up these ordinances, they were implemented during different administrations. They were implemented during different fiscal times that we were experiencing in the city and county of Denver. And we really believe that this is just a good governance practice to have them all aligned.
Here's another update on where your tax dollars are going. The Health and Safety Committee got an update on the Healthy Food for Denver's Kids program, or HFDK, a voter-approved initiative that uses sales tax money to help get fresh, healthy meals to kids who need it. In a recent poll, about 35% of people said they're food insecure. 20% of kids have skipped a meal. And 68% said food is too expensive and causing them to cut other necessities like rent or healthcare. HFDK wants to see everyone have access to healthy meals every day. In about 5 years, it's given out more than 48 million meals, $1 million in grants, and distributed 55 million pounds of food. They also provide hands-on education that can help young people build lifelong healthy food habits.
When families can't eat, everything is impacted. So when they come to us to get food, but they can also get other services. Care Navigation helps them enroll in SNAP. If they need energy assistance, sometimes even rental assistance. We've been able to offer rental assistance in the past. So those things revolve around the problem of food insecurity. And HFDK funding helped us and many other food pantries create that ecosystem to support families in a real way.
This year, there will be 11 nonprofits who will help give out food, education, and other logistics. These will come to council later this year. The Healthy Foods program is ending in 2028. If it's going to extend, council needs to submit a ballot referral for you to vote on. If you need help getting food, go to denvergov.org/HFDK HFDK and get all the info. Thanks for joining us on The Gavel. Check back every Friday for more information about what's happening in Denver. If you want to get engaged in what's happening, City Council meets every Monday at 3:30 and committees meet Tuesday and Wednesday. Sign up for the newsletter and stay up to date. Council and committees meet at the City and County Building. You can also watch live on Zoom or Denver TV. Log on to denvertv.com or find the app in your app store. And don't forget to follow us on our socials for the latest on what's happening in your city.